Good day, dear students. Welcome to your ALEKS Student Orientation and Initial Knowledge Check. Today, you would be learning on what ALEKS is and how you can already start your personalized journey in ALEKS. Now, these are the things that you're going to learn today. What is ALEKS? How can ALEKS help you? Getting started in ALEKS. How you can make the most out of your learning in ALEKS. What are those key tips to success? And how you can start your registration and initial knowledge check. If it is your first time hearing ALEKS, always remember that ALEKS is your personal brain trainer for math and science, and it is actually faster than Google. It knows what you really know. Now, you might be wondering what ALEKS is and how it works. Now, please watch this video.
This is ALEKS, an artificially intelligent, web-based learning and assessment system. To understand what makes ALEKS the most effective learning system ever created, let's look at the science behind how it works. Science developed over decades of research at top universities. Let's take a look at Sam, a 9th grader who is struggling with Algebra 1. The first thing ALEKS needs to do is determine Sam's knowledge state. Sam's knowledge state is everything he already knows in Algebra 1. To get a basic understanding of what goes into computing a knowledge state, let's pretend that instead of consisting of several hundreds of topics, Algebra 1 only consisted of 5 topics. But even with only 5 topics, there are 32 possible knowledge states, or combinations of these topics. Now, some of these states are so impractical that in reality, there are actually only 13 feasible knowledge states that a student could fall into. All the feasible knowledge states are organized into a learning space, a mathematical structure specifying the relationships among the knowledge states and showing which topics a student is ready to work on. To move from one knowledge state to another within the learning space, a student must learn a new topic, or forget a previously learned one. So our example involved only 5 topics, but if we look at the full Algebra 1 course, consisting of hundreds of topics, there are over 1 trillion feasible knowledge states that a student could fall into. ALEKS can accurately and efficiently assess where each student is among these trillions of knowledge states and know their exact position at all times. This is no simple task, and it's a task that hasn't been achieved by any other program. All of this works because mathematical cognitive scientists and software engineers at ALEKS have spent years gathering data from millions of actual students using the program. This data allows ALEKS to construct all the feasible knowledge states and how they're structured together into a learning space, leading to personalized pathways to course mastery for every student, no matter where they start. It all begins with a brief individualized assessment. Using learning space theory, ALEKS intelligently chooses each question based on the student's responses to all previous questions to determine what the student has mastered, not mastered, and exactly what topics he is ready to learn. The student sees their knowledge state as a multicolored pie chart, which lets them know what topics are available to explore. Everything happens step by step, one topic at a time, as ALEKS continually updates Sam's knowledge state and ready-to-learn possibilities. ALEKS constantly watches Sam and records his successes and failures, and this information is used to guide Sam along one of his optimal learning paths through the trillions of knowledge states in the learning space. Only ALEKS has that power. Because of this constant evaluation, ALEKS only presents topics that the student is actually ready to learn. ALEKS challenges the student without frustrating or boring them, resulting in tremendous learning momentum and increasing confidence. ALEKS will periodically assess Sam to make sure that he is retaining the material he learns. Research shows that periodic assessments not only ensure retention, but actually increase it. A cycle of individualized assessment and adaptive learning continues throughout the course to ensure that Sam has truly mastered and retained the concepts presented. At the conclusion of the ALEKS course, Sam will have a deeper understanding of the material and dramatically improved mastery over the course topics. ALEKS has already helped millions of students succeed in math, chemistry, and accounting at thousands of schools, colleges, and universities.
Now, ALEKS can create an individualized learning path that gets you to the finish line in the most efficient way as possible. Now, how can ALEKS help you? There are several ways by which ALEKS can provide help in your daily learning activity. Now, how can ALEKS help you? Number one would be to master concepts in math without being bored or frustrated as a student. This can actually help you drive more motivation because Alex will only be providing you lessons that you're very much ready to learn. It can also fill in learning gaps or study those topics you have forgotten or those topics that you do not know in order to be ready for advanced and complex topics. You could also have a personal tutor that will help you study your course topics based on your learning needs, no matter what your initial knowledge base is. Now, how you can get started in ALEKS? Please make sure to remember these steps. Now, it's time for your registration and initial knowledge check. So these are the things that you're going to do, and please make sure to follow them carefully. Now, the first step for your registration would have to be go into your web browser. The best experience would have to be to use your Google Chrome browser. Now, in the address bar, kindly type in my.mheducation.com in the address bar. Now, once you have typed in your my.mheducation.com, please make sure to provide your usernames and passwords given to you by your teacher. Once done, please click Login. The next page that you're going to see is your current class for the school year. Please make sure that you are clicking the right class where you need to go for this school year. Now, once you have picked your right class, you are now ready to explore ALEKS. There will be intelligent prompts that will be coming in your way. Please make sure to read them carefully and follow the instructions that will be given to you. Now, once you're done, you're going to learn about your brief tools tutorial. This is how you would be using the different tools that will be provided by ALEKS and the tools you need to answer questions in the practice pages. Now, the next thing that you're going to see is your initial knowledge check. Your initial knowledge check is a diagnostic assessment. You will never know if you got the answer right or wrong. Its purpose is to actually figure out what you know and you don't know in class so that you can begin with the material that you are ready to learn. Now, here are just some reminders for your initial knowledge check. Make sure to complete the initial knowledge check or else you will not be able to enter your actual learning mode in ALEKS, where you need to complete your class modules and activities. At the same time, your initial knowledge check would only range from 20 to 30 questions, so not all of you will finish at the same time. Second is, answer the IKC honestly and seriously so that ALEKS can accurately pinpoint what learning path will lead to your success in mastering the topics for your class. So, dear students, please answer on your own without consulting your classmates or using other aids such as any other AI programs or search engines. Third is to bring out your paper and pens or pencils so you can write down your solution for every question in your initial knowledge check or IKC. ALEKS would know when is the best time to use a calculator. And if it is needed, usually there would be a calculator tool that would be provided. In such cases that you don't see any, it means that you have to solve these equations using your paper or pens or your pencils. Now, once you are done with your initial knowledge check, you would know because you would be able to see this ALEKS pie. This ALEKS pie represents your current knowledge of the course or your math subject. You have to notice here that the ALEKS gave you credit for some topics you already know. Every ALEKS pie for every student would be different. Now, once you're done reviewing your ALEKS pie, make sure to click continue and follow all the prompts on the ALEKS homepage. Now, once you're done with your ALEKS pie, you would be led into your ALEKS homepage. Make sure to follow those prompts that ALEKS would give you, or you could follow these steps below. The first one is to click the menu icon on the top left part of your screen beside the ALEKS logo. Now, once you click this, you would be able to see different tabs, and you should be able to reach the Learning Page tab. Once you do, please click Start. This is the sample of your learning page. You could start here your personalized learning journey because these topics that are in your learning pages are your ready to learn topics. As an alternative to get to the Learn mode, you could always click the Start by Path or Continue by Path in your home page. You can see here that there's a gray button that you need to click. Now, if you have started clicking that, how you could do your learning experience in ALEKS. These are some things that you would be able to do. To begin your learning in ALEKS, you could always first do your learning mode or your learn mode. Once you are in learning mode, you will see a lesson page for the first topic that you are ready to learn. Read the lesson and click on Start, which is letter A, to complete the problems you have to do. The gauge, which is the letter B, which can be found usually at the top right part of your screen, tracks how many correct answers or incorrect answers you're going to get. If you get it right, it would be shaded in green. If you get it wrong, you get to be shaded in red. This is right minus wrong. Now, the practice, which is in letter C, is to answer open-ended questions related to the topic you've read in the learning page. If you get stuck with a practice page and you need help in understanding it more, you could always click the explanation button, the one that you see in letter B below. This is where you could get a step-by-step detail in how to answer the practice page. Now, every now and then you would be encountering knowledge checks in ALEKS. The reason why it's because ALEKS will check if you can still remember what you are learning in different knowledge checks. Now, these knowledge checks are meant to figure out what you can remember or what have been stored in your long-term memory and what you need to review again. They will appear periodically throughout your learning based on how your instructor set up the course. If you take them seriously and honestly, they will work to your advantage. Dear students, you also have ALEKS reports. ALEKS reports are personalized for every student. That means you will be having different ALEKS reports of your own. Now, there are two most important tiles in your ALEKS reports. The first tile would have to be the ALEKS Spy that tells you how many topics you have mastered so far. The second most important tab would have to be your timeline tile. This will tell you how many topics you have left to complete your current objective assignment. Now, besides your ALEKS Spy, you have your full report of the ALEKS Spy summary of your overall progress. As you could see on the bottom half of the screen, you would be able to see sub-menus for the topics you are ready to learn, have learned, and have mastered. You can select a topic to see a sample question. Now, you also have your ALEKS timeline. The ALEKS timeline actually tracks your weekly progress to help you manage your study time. It also shows you how much you have left to do in order to finish your assignment on time. In some cases, you can click on the next knowledge check to see when will your next knowledge check would appear. You can only delay your next knowledge check for 24 hours. Your teacher may also have extra assignments for you, so you could always see it on the Work on Something Else menu on the lower left part of your screen. There are also other tools for learning in ALEKS. The first one is the Review tab. The Review tab is where you can go back for the lessons you have actually learned, or if you want an unlimited drills or questions you can solve, you could always go to your Review tab. This will not affect your ALEKS Spy. Now, you also have the Assignments tab. The Assignments tab is where your teachers would actually be sharing with you your assignments that you need to do for your class. If it is closed, it means it's way past your deadline or it's not ready yet to be opened. You also have open modules, open assignments, or activities that are locked for you. Here is where you could check your progress for every activity, modules, or assignments that you have in ALEKS. You also have the ALEKS Dictionary. The ALEKS Dictionary works like an ebook for you because you could click on specific topics in ALEKS Dictionary. And it would actually show you what the lesson is, how you could solve the equations for it, which can in turn be your own personal tutor as well. There are different ways or keys to success in ALEKS. If you do these things, by the end of the school year, you would be very much successful in achieving 100% mastery in your personalized ALEKS file. Here are just some of the key tips to success in ALEKS. Number 1 would have to be please do not procrastinate. Please do not wait until the last minute to meet a deadline. You always have your ALEKS timeline and your ALEKS assignments to check out on. The thing is, if you wait for the last minute, you would be having a hard time catching up. And at the end of the day, you might end up having to do more work. Second is make sure to log in every day. If you have a spare 20 minutes or 30 minutes of your time every day, make sure to do your learning page in ALEKS. Being consistent and having a weekly access would help you to do more and engage more and progress more in ALEKS. Please also do your knowledge checks seriously and honestly. Do your best without the help of your outside resources because the results of every knowledge check that you do would affect your ALEKS Pi. Another thing is you could also get help always from ALEKS. There's always ALEKS support that can help you if you have any questions in ALEKS. You can contact ALEKS through its customer support and you can actually get in touch with them through your ALEKS inbox. For your resources, you have a lot of ALEKS resources that you can maximize besides your learning page. You do have your ALEKS dictionary, ALEKS worksheets, and review mode. These things actually exist to help you learn and prepare for your exams. Make sure to make the most out of them. And lastly, ALEKS is more than homework. Please remember that. If you do understand how ALEKS works, it will work to your advantage. Using it the way it was intended will help you reach your goals faster. And how are you supposed to do it? Use it as your personal tutor. Include it in your daily activities to make sure you retain all those topics you learned in your math class. Now, for any questions or additional support, you could always get in touch to us through www.facebook.com/ideaacademy Inc. And you could start there a chat if you have any concerns. Now, we believe you are ready for your upcoming initial knowledge check. We do hope that we see some of you, dear students, to excel and be awarded in your yearly ALEKS Awards. Thank you and have a great day.